I believe that we simply need to carry out a tough escalation. Trump has gotten the idea that he can put pressure on us and nothing will happen to him for it. For this purpose, we need to clearly understand what countermeasures we can take, not to hurt them, but to accomplish the objectives set by the Supreme Commander-in-Chief. First of all, in my opinion, we need to move from routine training to the unscheduled use of tactical nuclear weapons and striking a number of targets determined by the military in order to radically change the course of the war. Then I believe that right now we need to freeze things. We simply need to recall our ambassador from the United States. We need to recall our ambassador from the United Kingdom. Trump canceled the meeting and said it would happen later. Well, why is Trump the one deciding this? Why Trump? This back and forth of I want to meet, I don't want to meet. What happened in just a few days from yes, I want a meeting to no, there won't be a meeting? Well, we can't build relationships like this. This nervousness and hysteria in American politics doesn't interest us. Moreover, I would also recommend, to put it politely, not only that our ambassador return, but also, given the actions taken by the United States, to consider the issue of downgrading relations between Russia and the US altogether. It's obvious now that, in my opinion, we need to recall our ambassadors from all NATO countries. They believe they have the right to dictate to us, even as we see how they are treating us. Waging war, that's why I think this issue needs to be considered. Supplying all necessary weapon systems that may be required by Venezuela, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, and Iran. We need to move to a completely different mode of relations with America. That's all. The spirit of anchorage was there. It was violated by Trump. Measures were taken that, in my view, were extremely inappropriate. There was a display of disrespect toward our president. That's the only way I can interpret it. But when a person makes statements like, well, that's what I decided, who are you to make such decisions? You're the president of the United States, but you're not the president of the world. And certainly for Russia, the President of the United States of America is neither the leader of our country, nor an appointed judge, arbitrator, or teacher. That's why, on the front, it's necessary to move on to the use of other types of weapons, of different power, of different ruthlessness. And enough with the pity. We should pity the Russian soldier. It is necessary to wipe Bankova off the face of the earth. It is necessary to strike the factories that produce long-range missiles.